Yo, it's your boy, SpryRebel, here with another review. What's up, jabronis? Just kidding, I don't actually care. None of you are as hardcore as me, so you're not worth the effort required to care. And honestly, neither is the terrible game we're looking at today. I can't believe such an awful experience is treated like some sort of saint by the fake games media, let alone the fact that people are okay with it being funded on a bed of lies and broken promises. Only a casual would enjoy this garbage, which I suppose means it makes sense that so many of you are fans of Shovel Knight. You were made for each other. So what makes Shovel Knight such an abomination? Well, what doesn't? Only someone as hardcore as I am can see it for the corporate lapdogs that it really is. I've been playing video games since at least 2013, and I've also played at least 3 2D platformers, and almost beaten one of them. So you have nowhere near the skill that I did, you pleb. So sit down, shut up, and listen, because I'm about to school you on the art of games criticism. First thing to note is that Shovel Knight has 3 characters to choose from. All of them suck, especially since I know for a fact that everyone who was dumb enough to buy this game from a legit retailer had to pay $60 for the base game, and $60 for each character. That's already $180. But these idiots are also planning to buy the 4th and final character that's coming out soon, which I have sources who say will cost $120 instead, because Yacht Club Games is the king of greed. See what I did there? Buy it up, morons! Speaking of, who calls their studio Yacht Club? If you wanted any more proof that they're in bed with the fake game news like IGN, Kotaku, Russia, and the Mafia, the rampant drug-fueled parties they have on their fleet of yachts with all of these undesirable people, is in the dang name of the company. You bought them these yachts. So, the first character to have been released is Shovel Knight himself, the dumbest concept in all of games. And I've played nearly every game ever, so I would know. All games suck. Shovel Knight plays like the worst platformer character ever. He's even worse than Mario, which is really saying something, because Mario is garbage. All of his levels are just the same reskinned forest area as you can see from all of these clips I'm showing you. But they pretend that's not the case by making you go to this town after every level, as if anyone but an idiot wouldn't notice. The enemies in Shovel Knight are cheap and unfair, which is the only reason I died to this boss, who's literally just a lazy recolor of Shovel Knight, by the way. The story is dumb too, because it's about saving some dinner plate with a knight attached to it from a bunch of enemies that we never see. That part of the game is probably being sold separately, bit by bit, in the sequel. If you thought this game played bad though, you have no idea how bad it sounds. The music and sound effects are using cheap sounds that seem like they come straight from the NES, which sucked even when it was released in 1973 or whatever. Clearly, that and the fact that the graphics are so bad was done to save money so that they could spend the rest of it on their aforementioned yachts. Anyway, after Shovel Dork, we have some guy in a cloak who throws exploding bubbles or something at enemies. This guy is a total loser, and I guarantee he doesn't even have a girlfriend. He has a double jump, which is usually only for casuals like my audience, but in this case the game forces you to use it because they love to make little babies feel like they're good at a game, because they have to press the jump button twice. Once again, there's only one level for this character. I think his name is Plagooey Knight, even though he's not even a knight. He's a cult member or some junk. Reminds me of stupid Star Wars and all of their dumb names. Anakin, Obi-Wan, freaking Luke. And did you also know that Jedi are called knights too? Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to know that. But how dumb is it? They're wearing drapes, bro, not armor. Anyway, Plagooey Knight sucks because his bubbles are bubbles and only little kids like bubbles, not alphas like me. Next. Ghost Knight is an emo who probably listens to My Chemical Romance, but at least he's got some edge to him. Scythe pun. I'm the smartest gamer there is. So, Ghost Knight is like Mega Man X if he was awful. They both climb up walls, but Ghosty over here looks stupid when he does it. Mega Man X is the best game ever, so if you truly want to see how bad Shovel Knight is, you'll play it and learn yourself a little something about good games. Ghost Knight can also homing attack things like he's Sonic the Slowchog, and starts with an infinite heal item. This guy though, he legit only has one level, They got super lazy here because of all the drugs they were doing, probably. And yet they charged $93 for this DLC like they're making something as good as a sexy Dead or Alive costume pack or something. I've now put almost 400 hours into Shovel Knight for your sake. Even though none of you deserve to be graced by my true gamer might and my objective opinions, I put all that time into it because I wanted to take pity on you. I'm not a monster. I have empathy about the fact that you're too stupid to understand when you might be wasting money. So I come to you today from atop my pile of gamer cred to tell you that Shovel Knight is dumber than the dumbest thing ever. It makes games like Sonic or Mario or Mega Man X look good, even though we all know they're corporate vomit that's worse than stuff like the Souls games. Anyway, I think I've wasted enough time on this junk, and on you guys. What do you think about... Just kidding, bro, I don't care. All that matters is my opinion, and mine is that everything sucks. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want me to keep wasting my time on you plebs. SpryRebel out, fools!